The X Factor Guide Review. Does Brad Browning's X Factor program really work, or it's just a scam? In this X Factor Guide Real Review, I'll explain the primary goal of this program, and actually the program works or not. Moreover, I am going to break down exactly why the program is so good, why you should trust the creator of this program, what's bad about the program, and by the end, give you the ability to decide whether it's right of you or not. So, watch this video till the very end, to know everything about the X Factor Guide. Hey, my name is David, and I feel shy to speak to the camera. So, I used these awesome clips to create this unbiased review, which will help you to choose the right product, and invest your hard-earned money in the right product. But before moving ahead, if you want to get the X Factor Guide at a limited time discounted price, do check out the discount link in description below this video. Losing the one you love is hard. Very hard. Especially when they've decided to up and leave you. It's even more excruciating when they've left you for someone else. How do you handle that? How can you handle that? What is the best way? What if you still love him? How do you go about getting him back? There is a way, and a man by the name of Brad Browning has a book called The X Factor Guide, which details how you can get your ex back and keep them with you for good and forever. My question is it any good? Does it work? First, let's know, what is the X Factor Guide all about? The X Factor Guide by Brad Browning is the ultimate guide program that works. There is nothing exaggerated about it. It is not a hoax because it works 101% of the time. This book is a comprehensive, complete, one-stop guide that helps you get your girlfriend, boyfriend, partner, or spouse back. The X Factor revolves around a PDF ebook, which clocks in just shy of 200 pages. It's around a dozen chapters of step-by-step advice on how to craft a strategy to re-win your ex. This book is augmented by a video series, as well as an audiobook version of the PDF. Beyond that, you can purchase an upgraded version, which contains a set of additional audiobooks and videos that target specific elements of relationships, such as preventing breakups, or the science behind why folks cheat. Who is Brad Browning? Brad Browning is a breakup and divorce coach. His career is based around helping people weather breakups and reconcile relationships. He runs a popular YouTube channel with around 500,000 subscribers, where he dispenses advice on how to maintain and improve romantic relationships. He also lists his shoe size on his About Me for what it's worth. He also says that he's happily married. Brad is the real deal when it comes to relationship advice, specifically when it comes to winning back your ex. Who is the X Factor Guide for? The X Factor is for a very specific person. A man or a woman who has broken up with someone, and legitimately believes the breakup was a mistake. This is a book that details a series of psychological, flirting, and, some would say, sneaky steps, that a person can take in order to win back their ex. It's not a book for someone looking to use a breakup to become a more self-actualized person. It's not a book for someone who wants to see how their ex was holding them back. It's also not a book that could help with couples counseling. It's a book that has one goal, to help you win back an ex. If you've been broken up with, and you want to take specific steps, to make your ex think, hey, that person is actually amazing, and I made a mistake, then this is the book for you. That is the crux of this program. Getting your ex to say, I made a huge mistake. An overview of the X Factor program by Brad Browning. The course mainly revolves around the book itself, The X Factor. When reviewing The X Factor, I was given access to the guide. So, what's the guide like? The first part of the guide details reasons why breakups occur. The reasons given are reasons like, you're too controlling, you're not attractive enough, etc., which I found a little surprising. None of the reasons listed were things like, you're not compatible, or, he wants kids and you don't, or any of the dozens of valid reasons that people break up. The X Factor could be described more as a tough love format. You're not fun enough. You nag too much. And it's probably true. If someone broke up with you, then they weren't entirely happy with you for a reason. The book relies pretty heavily on generalizations and stereotypes, but hey, generalizations are generalizations for a reason. By this, I mean that Brad dispenses advice like, men like sports. And most of us do. So, I'll say that the X Factor very heavily leans into blunt, sexually focused advice. For instance, Brad has a chapter on what is attractive, and leads with being feminine. This is often true. Men find feminine to be attractive. Biologically, this is an effective tactic. But don't expect a lot of individualization. That's not the X Factor's game. What does the X Factor guide cover? So the X Factor, over the course of around 15 chapters, starts with 1. What men or women find attractive. 2. What they do not find attractive. 3. No contact rule. 4. Dating others for jealousy. 5. How to seduce your ex again. 6. Reinitiating sex. 7. How to prevent a breakup. The X Factor revolves around the no contact rule, a 30-day, do not contact, window, where you, the breakupee, are not to initiate contact at all. Basically, this rule is for your protection. It helps you reset your brain, decide if you really want to go through with winning back your ex, and help you build up your self-worth. It helps prevent your ex from turning back to you during the breakup, and treating you as an emotional crutch that she can dispose of when no longer needed. Breakups are a vulnerable time, and it's easy to jump at the first text from your ex. However, the X Factor holds that do not contact as sacred. For 30 days, or 31, however long the month is. After that, the X Factor details how you can respond to or initiate contact. It specifically focuses on crafting dates, where you use a series of psychological and physical tricks to convince your ex that you're not needy, while also proving to him that damn you're a fine catch. From there, it pushes to how to lock down the relationship. A key step is to ensure that there is no sex before you officially get back together, ensuring that your ex is not using you as a sexual outlet. It also deals with a few worst-case scenarios, such as your ex never reaching out or responding to your overtures. Beyond that, the audiobook is simply an audio version of the text. The videos detail specific instances and tips for breakups, but the main component of the X Factor is the ebook. How much does it cost? It costs $47. It's a one-time payment that gets you unlimited access to the ebook, audiobook, and supplemental materials. However, as you are watching this video, I have a special discount for you. Click on the link given in the description of this video to claim your discount. Is the X Factor worth the price? If you want your ex back, and you're looking to employ some tricks in order to achieve this, then yes, this book is worth it. If you're looking for a book that dives into the heart of why you broke up, how to better yourself as a person, or how to value how great you are, this is not the book for you. And that's okay. If a book tries to be too many things, it will do nothing well. This is a book for someone who wants to win an ex back. And I think it will be a very effective resource for doing this. Pros of the X Factor Guide. 1. Brad knows you as well as you do. In the No Contact chapter, he can tell all you want to do is ring up your ex and beg for them back. He tells you exactly why you shouldn't do that. 2. He's personable, friendly, and super supportive. Throughout the guide, Brad feels like he's there as your best friend, telling you honestly that it may not work out how you'd like, which is refreshing and honest. There's no false promises, but wanting to help you either way, and that's really comforting. 3. The guide becomes more positive as it goes on, motivating you and making you feel very optimistic. At first, you feel disheartened, heartbroken, and desperate. However, as you go through the guide, Brad makes you feel stronger, more confident, and optimistic about the future, whether that future involves your ex or not. 4. It feels like a one-on-one coaching session the whole way through. At every moment, I felt like I was sitting down with Brad in a room talking through my problems, and he was there to help. It's rare I find a guide in this area that doesn't simply sound like someone just reading a script. 5. In the X Factor, I feel like I'm really talking to Brad, and that's a fantastic feeling, especially when it can feel like you're all alone after your breakup. 6. Provides actionable and usable advice, and provides detailed examples. Instead of leaving you wondering how to do something, Brad guides you, telling you precisely what to do and how to do it, providing useful examples along the way. 7. The advice is focused on you, not your ex. In this guide, you get the strong impression that Brad simply wants you to be happy. Right from the introduction, Brad is stressing that it's all about being happy, not about winning your ex back. That being said, he also understands what it's like, and the rest of the book follows on how to win back your ex. 8. The bonuses. The guide comes with 2 bonuses, one how to get a healthy and fantastic figure, the other focused on how correctly text your ex without coming across as needy or desperate. They're both detailed and quality guides, and are worth the price tag simply by themselves. Con of the X Factor Guide. One point in particular stood out to me. At one point, Brad advises you to create a fake Facebook account to fake having a desirable and interested guy posting on your Facebook wall. I always cringe at advice like this. However, Brad states clearly that you may not be comfortable with doing this and suggest you not do it if so, which is reassuring. My final verdict on the X Factor guide. Should you buy it? The X Factor, a niche product. It's not a guide for getting over your ex, surviving a breakup, learning how to date, or any other element. It's a guide for winning your ex back, and an impressive one too. There aren't a ton of programs that operate in the winning your ex back space, so if you want to win your ex back, and you are committed to winning him, her back, then this is definitely the program for you. Brad's specific, step-by-step advice is formulated for one goal: winning your ex back. If you follow those steps specifically, then you stand a very good chance of rekindling the relationship. The X Factor guide does dip into some underhanded tactics, and it assumes that there is a one-size-fits-all approach to attraction, breakups, and relationships. But if your relationship fits within Brad's parameters, then you'll probably have great success with this program. If you're looking for a guide that will give you specific instructions on steps you can take to make your ex want you back, then the X Factor guide will give you all you need. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in description of this video to buy the X Factor guide at a limited time discounted price. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good day.